but we've spread toxic substances all over the planet. And some of the things we're releasing in quite large quantities are things that don't have a standard dose response curve. One of the things that's wrong with our regulations is the assumption is always made that the more of a chemical you are exposed to, the worse the effects. But there are a lot of things, particularly things that mimic hormones, where that can be exactly reversed. At least with climate change, we've got crackpot ideas for what to do if we don't get the greenhouse gas emissions down. We're going to dump billions of tons of iron filings in the southern oceans. We're going to put sunshades between us and the sun. We're going to have the Battleship Missouri shooting aerosols into the atmosphere, 5 shots a minute for the next 200,000 years, that sort of thing. Now, these are nutty. They're truly nutty, but at least, people can think about what you might possibly do. By the way, most of them don't do anything at all for the acidification of the oceans. The problem of toxification may be worse. There are these weird signs, for instance, in subarctic villages. In some places now, there are twice as many girl babies born as boy babies. And there are stories of, I shouldn't say stories, there are reports of decline in sperm viability in men, that there's a move towards less viable sperm. Now, these are very controversial, but the point is, when you start dosing everybody with weird hormones in combinations you have no idea what the effects are going to be, if you find out one of them is really bad, there's not even a crackpot scheme to come up with to cure it. You can't get rid of it. It's all over the environment. We are releasing thousands and thousands of chemicals into the environment where we have little idea of their direct effect on human beings, no idea of their effect on other organisms, and no ideas of their possible synergistic effects, one-way, two-way, three-way, n times n minus 1 over 2 ways. In other words, you have a lot of interactions if you have 10,000 chemicals out there. Obviously, some of these things we need to do. In other words, what kind of society we have, you can't avoid letting some stuff out into the environment. But you sure as hell can avoid putting synthetic hormones into your plastics that they're going to leak out of.